Hello all, welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's rooftop to a cow caravan of treasure, sometimes barred. The street continues as it always will, and we are back with our next Tales from the Mailbag. Yay. So, got some boxes. If you've, I don't know which thumbnail I'm going to use. I took a couple of different pictures. So you're either going to see the boxes that I have to open. Most of them are Big Bad Toy Store, or you're going to see this if I decide to put this as my thing. I think I mentioned before I found something that I wasn't going to show off until I did another video game. I was going to mash it up with the video games I got. I decided not to do that, and I'm just going to go ahead and show them off here. So, yeah, I went ahead and jumped into the deep end of the WWF VHS library. I am not going for everything. My goal is to get... I feel like WrestleMania... I want to say 12 onward. Because I feel like that's when you first start to feel a little bit of a shift. Because Shawn Michaels wins and he's got all the backstage issues and all that stuff. But then I could go WrestleMania 13 because that's the Austin Brett, double turn. And I don't know. I'm undecided, but I plan to go all the way through until I'm thinking Armageddon 2002. I feel like the end of 2002, and the only reason I say that is because of something here, and I'll talk about that specific one in a minute. But yeah, we're getting into the WWF VHS game. I'm going to try to get all the pay-per-views and anything else random that pops up, kind of. So, yay. But let's check out the ones we did get. We got No Mercy. Now, mind you, for the price of these, I've found these... I'm going over a whole story. I'm rambling. I found all of these in Albuquerque, which was awesome. There was a toy store there. It's kind of new, a little bit more new. And they had a whole shelf just full of wrestling VHS tapes. Most not great. I pretty much picked the ones I knew I was going to be needing for what I wanted to do. And then I left all the rest out. There was a lot of B-show WCW ones, not good ones either. And not bad good ones either, not the David Arquette pay-per-views. They were just really bad, uncensored 96 or whatever, It's just the shit you don't really want. And they had some earlier WWF stuff. Coliseum video type stuff, but it wasn't Coliseum. It was that knockoff Coliseum they did a little later when they re-released a lot of those VHSs. So yeah, it is what it is. But let's go through what we got. We got No Mercy. I believe this is No Mercy 99, right? No, this is 2000. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rock and Angle. Okay. So No Mercy 2000. The price on these, I paid 50 cents or 50% off each one. So it says 12, but I got it for 6. Because the guy, I just had a really cool conversation with him, and he was super nice. And it was my first time being there, so he just gave me a deal on them, and I thought that was cool. And that's all I bought at that toy store. I didn't even buy toys. So we got No Mercy 2000. I like this. I picked it up just because. Hitman Hart, Wrestling with Shadows. The infamous documentary Brett and this production company released post Montreal Screwjob. If you've never seen it, take a gander at it. It's pretty... Take a look at it, man. Watch it. It's pretty cool. Beyond the Mat, likewise, just a iconic wrestling documentary. So, yay. Beyond the Mat, I like Beyond the Mat. I especially like the... just how crazy Jake the Snake Roberts is in that documentary. It's insane. I was shocked to see this, and for $6, 50% off, total steal in my opinion. I always felt like this was one of the harder VHSs to find. I remember renting it a few times. I remember renting pretty much all of these. I think every single one of these I rented at some point. Yeah, this is a crazy show. If you've never seen Fully Loaded 2000, I would say it's... Backlash 2000 is good. It's a great show. It's the show that WrestleMania 2000 should have been. But I also think that Fully Loaded might have been the best all around card that year. Top to bottom. It's either that or SummerSlam 2000, I think. Because SummerSlam 2000's got some crazy stuff on it. Either way, check out this card. The Rock versus Chris Benoit for the WWF Championship. He who we do not speak of. WWF Last Man Standing match, Triple H versus Chris Jericho. If I remember, that's like the best match on here. Rock and Benoit are pretty close behind it, though. They have a really good match. Undertaker, Kurt Angle. It was a triple main event. It even says up here, triple main event. So, yeah. Then the Acolytes versus Edge and Christian. I remember that being a little Val Venus and Rikishi is a meh match, but has an awesome moment with Rikishi in it. No spoilers. I like the 6-person tag match. It's short but fun. Perry Saturn and Eddie Guerrero, not their best match. If you've seen some of their WCW work, it's way better, but still solid. And Taz Nelson is serviceable. So a solid card. One of the more underrated shows. Like, people kind of gloss over it, and I think it's a great show. The only genuinely, like, I would say disappointing match on that is Undertaker Angle. Angle is not what he would become later, and Taker was still like beating guys he probably shouldn't have been at that time. So yeah, just Kurt got dealt a bad hand. I'm gonna start with this one because they go together. So yeah, Survivor Series 01, Team WWF versus Team Alliance, aka ECW and WCW. I actually had this. This was also, not only did I rent this VHS multiple times, where I lived, it was called Hastings. We had a Blockbuster, but I don't remember Blockbuster having a big wrestling section. But our Hastings did. And I remember renting this VHS, and later it was one of the first WWE DVDs I ever bought was Survivor Series 2001. And I only think I did that because it was on sale somewhere and I saw it. But yeah, if you know the invasion angle, it's horrible, but it's a part of the history. So, and it's in like the genre of time or the era of time I'm going for. So, yeah. Survivor Series 02, the Elimination Chamber, the first Elimination Chamber, excellent match. Other than Shawn Michaels, like his Dookie Brown attire that he had to put together because his real attire wasn't ready or got lost in the mail or something. Great match. The original Elimination Chamber, fun match. Really set the bar for future chambers that a lot of them I don't think ever really lived up to the first one. Maybe that when they brought it back in like 2016, was it? 2017 maybe? The one where Bray Wyatt won. And John Cena got eliminated and he was the WWE champion. He had beaten AJ Styles it's 2017, now that I'm saying this. He beats AJ Styles at the Rumble, wins the belt, ties the record and everything. Ric Flair is 16-time champion. He is too now. Then in the Elimination Chamber, he gets eliminated like third to last, like kind of in the middle of the match. And so we're guaranteed a new champion. And it comes down to Bray Wyatt and AJ Styles. Excellent chamber match. When they brought it back, they put a lot of effort into making it great. And I don't think any one of them has lived up to that either. Maybe that one with Brock where he tore through everybody. Great match though. And the perfect people to do it. You got Triple H, Jericho, Kane, Michaels, RVD, Booker T, all solid workers. So yeah. You also get the Brock Lesnar Big Show match. Not the greatest of matches. This triple threat tag team match is amazing. Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit versus Eddie and Chavo Guerrero. Basically the SmackDown 6. It's amazing. Fantastic. The table match is super fun. Definitely check that out. Trish Stratus and Victoria have a way better than average women's match for that time period. And Jamie Noble and Billy Kidman have a solid match. Scott Steiner debuted. Big Show Brock Lesnar is probably the weakest thing on here, I'll be totally honest. But it's still fun for the story purpose of it, like what happens in the match. So, yeah. SummerSlam 2001, I was upset he didn't have SummerSlam 2000, but SummerSlam 2001, the beginning of the Invasion, I believe the Invasion pay-per-view was first, right? And then this, or was it this, then Invasion? Because I remember, like, this is where Rock comes back. It's Invasion, then SummerSlam, yeah. But the main event is Booker T and Rock. Awesome match, check it out. Austin Angle, pretty solid match. Undertaker and Kane versus DDP and Kanyon, doesn't quite click the way you would want it to. Hardy and Van Dam have a pretty solid hardcore match. Jericho and Rhino's fun. I don't remember X-Pac and Tajiri at all. I don't remember that at all. But I do remember Lance Storm and Edge having a solid match. So there you go. SummerSlam 98. The Highway to Hell. Yes. Oh, and they're all in here. I'm sorry. I'm not taking them out. Like, they have that classic VHS vibe. So, yeah. Tables, ladders, or ladders, tables, and chairs. Oh, hell yeah. Great pay-per-view. Solid pay-per-view. I wouldn't say it's perfect. X-Pac and Double J, I always liked. I love the Ken Shamrock, Owen Hart, Lions Den match. The Oddities and Kai and Tai. There's your pee break. Sable and a mystery partner, I won't spoil who it is, versus Jacqueline and Mark Marrow is solid. Better than it deserves to be. And I think a lot of that has to do with Jacqueline, Mark Marrow, and the mystery partner. D'Lo Brown and Val Venus is fun for what it is. They had a long little feud there. Mankind and Kane versus New Age Outlaws, I think under-delivers, to be totally honest. Rock and Triple H have one of the best ladder matches nobody ever talks about. For a while, this was probably the second best ladder match ever. Like, it was probably Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels, then Rock and Triple H. I know it's been, like, superseded by tag team ladder matches and Money in the Bank matches, but check that out. Stone Cold and Undertaker, I think, is still a great main event, but it's hampered because Austin gets hurt early. Undertaker, like, accidentally headbutts him, and he really catches it, and it concusses him a little bit, and Austin's kind of out of it the whole match, so it doesn't click the way you would want. They've had better matches, so it's kind of upsetting that on a big SummerSlam card, that match doesn't quite live up to the hype, but I still think it's worth it to watch the whole pay-per-view. It's really nostalgia, really fun. We'll take a look at that last, because that's probably one of the more unique grabs. WrestleMania 14 from Philly. Right? It was Philly? No, Boston. I'm sorry. Yeah. This one was Boston, I think. Anyway, yeah, WrestleMania 14, the Mike Tyson WrestleMania. The Austin era truly begins when he beats Shawn Michaels. Fun card. Let me see. I've watched WrestleMania 14 plenty of times. So, yeah. 15-man Battle Royal. Cool for the surprise at the end, but you know where it's going. I remember Taka Michinoku and Aguila being really short but fun because they just kind of go for all the high spots. So fair fucks. I don't like the mixed tag match. It just doesn't work. Outlaws and Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie in the dumpster match. I think it's a fun match for what it is. It's kind of stupid in hindsight, but for the time, it works perfectly. Rocky Maivia, Ken Shamrock, solid match. I think bad ending. Triple H and Owen Hart, disappointing. I think it could have been better. Undertaker Kane, the first match, great. And then the main event's great. So check it out. Solid match. And the last one is Insurrection 2000. I know this is probably really random. You're probably thinking, what's Insurrection? These were UK-only pay-per-views. And if you wanted to see them in the US, you had to basically wait till they came out on VHS. So I've seen like these. Rebellion was another one. Global Warming, that's an awesome old DVD I think I used to have. Also, I think I rented that VHS. I think Global Warming has like a crazy triple threat match, like Triple H, Rock, and Brock Lesnar. Check that out. Like Global Warming, I think it's 02. There's another one, I think it's Rebellion, where Edge has a pay-per-view main event against Brock. Oh, man, 2003 maybe? So Insurrection, you get a triple threat match, The Rock, Triple H, Shane McMahon. That's actually a fun match if you go back and watch it. Shane McMahon just bumps all around. It's pretty cool. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho have a solid match. Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys usually pretty much deliver. I remember this one being pretty solid too. Crash Holly and British Bulldog, it's just, late 90s, early 2000s hardcore junk. Benoit and Angle, solid. It's not their best encounter, obviously. You could definitely tell with this match they were still in the early stages of the rivalry, trying to work out spots and figure out what they liked and what they didn't. So, by what they would eventually accomplish standards, not great, but it's fun to see like the birth of that rivalry in the early matches they had, as opposed to like a couple of years later when Angle was the best dude in the world. Too Cool versus Perry Saturn and Malenko. It's pretty simple comedy job match. Kane versus Bull Buchanan. I remember being like, what the hell? Road Dogg Bradshaw, same thing. Arm wrestling match, the Cat and Terry. Rikishi and Shoshiki and the Dudley Boys is pretty funny, actually. So there you go. Yeah, we're getting into these. I still got boxes to unbox. Yo. So we're gonna move these out of the way, like over here, and I'll just like kind of bring the boxes in. I'll try to get through these boxes quick because I spent a lot of time talking about that. I could talk about wrestling all night. So the first box I'm gonna open up, it's the only one that's not a Big Bad Toy Store box. This is again from my buddy Cranky. Cranky went to a Target and saw these. I don't live by a Target, and I haven't really been out of town to a Target in a while. It's been a few months, so appreciate him finding these and sending them to me. Just PayPal him the money, and he picks them up for me, and I pay shipping. Whatever, the total, you know. I feel bad because I never find stuff for him because where I live, there's just nothing, and our Walmart kind of took a bad turn again. Come on, open. Open says me. There we go. Okay, so we got 3 WWE Target exclusive Elite. Woo, why is this so hard to open? There we go, come on. Target. This box is fighting me. Like the tape just won't cut. We got Jamal and Rosie, 3-minute warning. And lastly, we got Big Bubba Rogers. So, yay. Yeah, these are the new Target exclusives. The new well, they've been Target exclusive for a while, but Series 23, they went back to the old packaging, which I really like. I like this more original version from the first time they did these Legends. It's just very nostalgic, I guess. Even though I wasn't really collecting a whole lot at that time, I still remember seeing them all over the place. Yeah, so we got Jamal and Rosie. Later on, Hurricane Sidekick, a.k.a. Superhero in Training, a.k.a. The Shit. And then Big Bubba Rogers. Kind of a random pickup, I know, but I'll explain why in a minute. Got to get Jamal and Rosie. Perfect for any Ruthless Aggression era set, I think. And it's just awesome. 3-minute warning. Like, not who you thought you would get anytime soon, and they popped out, and that's awesome. I think that's great. So, gonna really enjoy unboxing those. And then Big Bubba Rogers. I got this for the sole purpose of if they end up making more Mid-South era wrestlers, then I gotta have Big Bubba Rogers. There's the whole set. I did not get a Hogan. There's too many Hogans, man. I don't get it. But yeah, Big Bubba Rogers. This is Big Boss Man. If you're not, Ray Traylor. Yeah. So before that, when he was in Mid-South, he was Big Bubba Rogers. He was the UWF Mid-South champ, which was the Mid-South belt champion, and they made that belt. That's insanity. They must have the rights to some other Mid-South stuff to pull that off. I know WWE bought the Mid-South library a while back, huh? So they've just never used it, and now they are. So thankfully, I'm happy for that. Like, let's get a rookie Jake the Snake, or a rookie Marty and Sean. I don't know, like the Rock and Roll Express. Maybe this is how we finally get Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express. Ooh. I love Dennis Condrey and Randy Rose. I get it. But I prefer Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton. That's my favorite version of the Midnight Express. Yeah. Excited if they start making more Mid-South era, like a Mid-South Junkyard Dog, when he was like the more serious hero and not kind of the comedy gimmick he became in WWE. That'd be amazing, man. Like him in jeans and stuff and boots. Totally down for more Mid-South acts. Maybe not Bill Watts, the creator. I'm sorry. I'm opening up this like small box from Big Bad Toy Store. Oh yeah, I almost actually bought this at Walmart and canceled the order on Big Bad Toy Store, but it would have been cheaper probably because of the shipping. But it was already about to ship. It was processing. Yeah, we got Doc from G.I. Joe. Cool. I think a classic character, fun to have for the G.I. Joe Classified line. I think low-key the G.I. Joe Classified line is one of the most like consistently great toy lines. It has one issue where they don't give us any spare hands, which I don't like because I would like some punching hands. That way, like, they can have a gun in one hand and they're back smacking somebody else. But it is what it is. Like, at least close-fisted hands. Okay. Oh, drop that one. We're going to open up this Skinny Boats. And see what's in that one. One of these is a 2-pack, I think. I could be wrong on that. Oh, yeah, okay. This is fun. This is exciting. Oh, no slipcase. What? They're packing these weird now. I picked up the Super 7 USA Toxic Avenger. I'm a sucker for, like, Americana. Like, you know, like when wrestlers do a USA look, like Randy Savage did, or Ultimate Warrior or somebody, I always pop for stuff like that. So when they said there was a Toxic Avenger USA little variant coming out, I had to pick it up. So, yeah. Normally, Super 7 has slipcovers, but I'm guessing to save on shipping and stuff, they're starting to ship them without them. I bet they're getting taken off, like at the warehouse or something. I don't know. Glad to have it though. We're gonna open it anyway. Who gives a shit? All right. Try to grab that box. There we go. We have another Skinny Boats from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep it under 25. I think I can. Okay, yeah. I knew one of these was a 2-pack. And a good one to have, I think. I picked up the Heroes for Hire. I don't know why they didn't just call that this. They put Iron Fist and Luke Cage. You might as well just put Heroes for Hire. I like them. I think this is probably one of the best Iron Fists we've ever had, or probably going to ever have. This Luke Cage also looks fantastic. I love Luke Cage, modernized Luke Cage, but I love classic Luke Cage, which we got Marvel Legends when in that Blade Wave. When was it? The Void was the character, or the Black Winter, whatever he was. I don't know. No, it was the mindless one. Build-A-Figure Wave. We got the classic Luke Cage with the afro and the black pants. I love that Luke Cage. I'm going to pair this Iron Fist with that Luke Cage and have a classic Heroes for Hire. And then probably just pose this Luke Cage on his own and call it good. I don't really feel the need to pick up a second Iron Fist to go with them, to be honest. Because Iron Fist has never really changed up his gimmick a whole lot. So, eh. But an awesome 2-pack. I think they both look great regardless. Yeah, that classic Luke Cage figure. I know some people were upset it didn't have a like a ab crunch or anything, but regardless, I still think it's like an early or like a figure of the year type of contender. We have a big Skinny Boats. So last one too. That's everything. I could have put the VHS stuff in the Be Kind, Please Rewind retro throwback or whatever. Retro Rewind, I think that's what I called that show. I could have done that. Shit. Uh-oh. That fell. Oh well. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot I ordered this. Oh my god. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. I got the Judge Dredd, the Haya Toys 1/12 scale, so it's about 6.5, 7 inches. It'll fit in with your Marvel Legends and your DC Multiverse. That's all you need to know. It's in that scale, that range. So, nice. Slipcase. I love this art on the back. I've been wanting a Judge Dredd figure for so long. So damn long. We need a 1/12 scale Judge Death. I don't think they've announced that yet. I'd totally buy it. It's got a slipcase, man. Ooh, look at that. Nice, I like it. This kind of black and white with the red accent. Judge Dredd. Exquisite super. It's like fancy ketchup. There's the side of the box. Got some warnings. Got the Haya logo. This is my first Hiya Toys as well. Judge Dredd. I've been thinking about getting some of their Godzilla stuff, but I figured this would be a good kind of litmus test for that. I mean, I have a feeling this is going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. Knew it. Amazing. Yeah. I'll have to get him out and really look, but I like it. He looks great. I'm wondering if right around here, like the the crotch area, is going to be a little like baggy looking. But they got the head down. The armor looks fun. Maybe put a wash on that armor. Really zap it up a little bit. I like it. I like it. This is going to be great to unbox. Super excited. Yeah. Nice. I got to take pictures of that before I open it. It looks beautiful. This is going to be great. I've been wanting a Judge Dredd figure for so long. I would love a Carl Urban Judge Dredd figure as well. It's a great movie. If you've never seen Dredd, what is that, 2011? No. 2013? Judge Dredd comes out? 2012, 2013? I don't know, when 3D was all big. Go watch Dredd with Carl Urban from a while back. Great movie. I like it. So yeah, we got that. We got all the WWE VHS stuff. Judge Dredd's looking at it with his lip. He's like, I need some of that. Of course, we got some WWE Elites. We had, where'd it go? We had some G.I. Joe, some Marvel Legends, all kinds of stuff. I didn't keep it under 25, but I kept it under 30. That's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you don't want to. But as always, I appreciate anybody who does. And I will catch you guys in the next video.